The Hub started in 2005 in Islington. It was a series of entrepreneurs, activists, architects and other individuals that were all trying to start their own businesses from their kitchen tables. They decided to group together and get a shared office space. They called this the Hub Islington to be precise. And not only did they share resources like the electricity bills and the printer cartridges, they also shared their learning. They created a peer-to-peer learning environment where they would teach each other about legal structures or about accountancy or whatever their specific field was. They also shared contacts, and in this way they helped upscale all of the businesses that were there and created a really strong community. If we fast forward 8 years later, there are now 45 hubs around the world and increasing every month. We have over 7,000 global members, and currently you're at the Hub Westminster in the heart of London. The main advantages of collaborative working, of sharing office space, are that you have the flexibility to drop in and drop out. We have some people here that are on off-peak 25s, so they only use the space for 25 hours outside of normal office hours, and they obviously pay a fraction of the price that the other people that are here full-time are. We also only require 30 days for people to change their contracts. So if you have a height in sales or in productivity, you can increase your hours for the next month. If you have a lull for the summer break, you can decrease them. It allows you to do all of these things while still providing the same atmosphere, the same camaraderie that you would find in a larger office space. Here at the Hub, we have a whole series of different people working side by side. We have freelance designers who are here only a couple of hours a week. We also have social entrepreneurs that are here from morning till dusk, working on environmental issues, sustainability issues, or looking at social actions and creating communities. On the other end of the spectrum, we have full-time charities that are based here. We have think tanks, we have people that are writing reports, we have architects, journalists, a whole series of different people, but they sit side by side and they move every day where they sit. The difference at the Hub, though, is that at the core of everybody's business, everybody has either an environmental or a social impact, and that's what holds people together as a community here. Here at the Hub, we're more than just a shared office space. We're actually a collaborative community. We try to encourage our members to talk to each other as much as possible. We do this in some very overt ways. So it's actually a hot desking environment. So people come in and they sit at a different desk every day. This means one day you can be sat next to an architect and the next day you can be sat next to a fund manager. This really starts to mix up the community and gives you a different experience every day. We also do this in some more subtle ways. Here at the Hub Westminster in our DIY kitchen, you cannot make a cup of coffee for one person. You'd be amazed at how many conversations that starts. Also here at the Hub, we have our own tables. They're designed so that you get the maximum amount of eye contact with the other people that are sat down. But they also have areas set to one side so that you can have presentations and put your laptop there. They're very clever, but they're also completely open source. So you can go on and you can redesign your own table, have it printed and delivered to the Hub. There has been a large increase in the last couple of years of collaborative working, shared offices, hot desking and these type of environments. I think there's a general movement in the workplace towards more and more people freelancing, and that's actually spurring on this flexible working. Entrepreneurs, freelancers specifically have taken to collaborative working, hot desking and shared office space much more than others. But that's not to say that they're the only ones doing it. We're seeing a lot more charities, a lot more big business, a lot more innovation departments and even governments starting to take on this new style of working. As we see people become more and more radically transparent with what they're doing and want to collaborate more rather than hold back their information, I think we will see more of these environments emerge as more of a predominant way of working rather than a fringe movement.